This play right here, you're going to see our outside linebacker. It's the shadow right here. He's going to come down. We just watched us squeeze and expand. You're going to see him come down and set the edge. The one thing on this first clip, I will tell you, that the outside linebacker comes up field slightly. But again, you're going to see him shuffling down just like the drills we did in practice that we showed you individual, just like the drills they're going to do in group work. And now the drill that they're going to do in a game is he's coming down to set the edge right there, okay? He's going to set the edge, and half of his body is going to be committed to taking on the block, and the other half is free for contain. Here we're going to get a perimeter pass. So our outside linebacker, you're going to see him 7 yards off the ball, inside leverage, and in this particular case, he's going to get an outside quick screen, a perimeter pass, where he's going to have to defeat a block, okay? So what we want him to do is, with our outside backers getting a stock block from a slot or another receiver coming down, when you're getting a bubble screen to you, we'll teach our outside backers to set them up inside as they're coming to block them. So kind of give them an inside move and then break outside. Use their hands to keep the block off of him, and he's done a great job of containing the play right there. I don't need him to make the play. If he does, that's a bonus. But what I need to make sure is that play is contained. Because, again, it goes back to our base fundamentals. Look, we're going to run to the ball, and we're going to be great at running to the ball. So if you contain it, help is going to be there. The outside backer is going to read it. He's going to react. He's going to set the edge. Keep the ball contained. Here's our outside backer. He's disguised in a two shell right now. But he's going to have a situation where he's going to get option coming out his way. So you get the dive phase, and then you're going to get the quarterback, and then you get the pitch phase. He's going to have to defeat a block, okay? And in this case, he's going to use his hands. He's going to use his hands and strike, and then use his hands violently to get rid of the blocker. So great job by him of striking, keeping his hands free, and keeping leverage for the contain. This play, our outside backer, is going to end up being rolled up in the pass. And at this point here, he's going to collision. He's going to look inside. And he sinks off. He's going to sink off because we're in this coverage. He's going to sink off looking inside once a pass is thrown and make a play on the arrow. Great opportunity here. We're playing quarter behind him. So we're not in a cover two sink to China thing with our outside backer. He's a flat defender. His job is to get his hands on number one and be able to react to the flat. Does a great job in this case coming off. Keep an eye on our outside backer. Looks like he's out here on an island, and the great thing is if you can get your outside backers to defeat blocks, and now we don't have to add more guys to the party out here, and we can kind of keep our 3-3 intact and stop the run, which is our primary concern. So in this case right here, we're going to get a quick pass out there to the perimeter, and our outside backer is going to have to defeat a block, okay, and keep the play contained. He does a good job of making the play in that. Okay, here we're in our cover three. Again, we have a slot receiver. We're going to be 7 yards off, inside leverage. You're going to see backside our pistols rolled up. We do that often into the boundary. His job is just like you would be in cover two. He's going to funnel, keep his eyes on looking for a number two threat. Right now, the number two threat would be the back opposite of him. So he can really lock on to that side, be physical to him. Here we get a quarterback sweep. The outside backer first has to recognize whether it's pass or run. He reads run, and now he's going to attack. And again, watch how he gives a false key. He's going to go to the inside, set up the blocker with a false key inside, and then drive back outside.